In this tutorial, I'm going to show you how to add various backdrops to your Scratch project. First, the default Scratch backgrounds can be selected by clicking on the plus Choose a Backdrop button. When you do that, you'll see a wide variety of available backgrounds. Since this has kind of got a theater theme going, I'm going to select that as my backdrop. And it kind of matches my song. Now the song, as you may recall, is I'll Be Back, or You'll Be Back, sorry, from Hamilton. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to take this backdrop and kind of start with it, but then like a couple seconds in, I'm going to transition to the classic Emperor's Throne Room backdrop. So I'm going to download that backdrop as well. So the Emperor's Throne backdrop, I Googled it and found one I liked. This one is really cool. And I'm going to follow those same steps that I followed previously on a PC. I power click and I go save image as, and I get to save the image. I'm going to throw it on my desktop. And it's a JPEG, so that's a valid format that should work in my project. So I go back to my Scratch project. And in my Scratch project, instead of choosing the default backdrops, I'm going to go all the way to the top. And I'm going to upload a backdrop. I'm going to find the backdrop. And there is the backdrop. Now, there might be some slight problems with your backdrop that you might want to fix. Real quick, I'm just going to stretch my backdrop so that it fills the whole screen. I was in vector mode, so that went really well. I might move my Emperor around just a little bit so that the Emperor is more centered there. So, what you might also notice is now I have multiple backdrops. I have a plain backdrop, I have a theater backdrop, and now I have the Emperor's Throne Room backdrop. These are the three backdrops that are in my project, my backdrops. So a great place to put it would be with the sound. And I might want to, the best way to control this I'll show in a future video where I talk about adding broadcast events. But a great way to control when you're going to shift background is to use a wait. And for the sake of this video, I'm going to use a wait 3 seconds just to get things going. So first thing I'm going to do is when it first comes up, I'm going to make sure that the backdrop, when the thing first starts, I'm going to make sure it's on the theater backdrop. Then I'm going to have it wait 3 seconds, and I'm going to have it go to either the next backdrop, which would be the Emperor's Throne Room, or I could manually switch the backdrop to this Philip Gilbert backdrop, which happens to be the name of the Emperor's Throne Room backdrop. I could change that here if I wanted to have it better match. That would be really good style to make sure the name makes more sense to you. But for the sake of this demo, let's just see how that goes. So now I have the song playing. And in 3 seconds, it switches the backdrop just as it was supposed to.